The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. Some terrific scenes here in Barcelona. My goodness me, it's made even better by 100,000 supporters in full voice. The action has already started.
In a system like this, Peter, the winger-fullback combinations can be absolutely crucial.
Yeah, and no doubt you can expand on that for us, Jim.
Well, there's just so many potential options and movements, overlapping, underlapping, wingers vacating spaces to be occupied by fullbacks, coming inside, creating overloads down the middle on either flank. You get those right and this can be a very effective system.
A tried and tested formula.
And believe it or not, Peter, we even did that back in my day.
And here's Havertz. Well, here's your hero, goal scorer, match winner, saviour, all in one. Lionel Messi is indeed one of a kind, and history shows that he is all of those things and so much more.
Yeah, and we can testify to that, having covered quite a few of those games where he showed the very best qualities.
And time after time, it is a tale of the extraordinary, and we've come to expect the extraordinary from him.
We have.
And he was alert to it. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. Hakimi. Barcelona finding their passes. Pretty cagey early on from both sides. And this is Puskás! He's Puskás! It's run loose. Oh, it's fallen kindly here. Oh, that was a half-decent effort.
Oh, he's usually such a good finisher. Well, height could make all the difference on these set pieces.
And now they can spring out of defence. Thinks about the shot. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
Ribery might just make this. Messi, a probing pass, and the shot! Big relief, it just needed better contact. That's a good run down the left. Oh, that's fabulous. Ribery stood his ground. He's got tall. In he goes again. Goal! The Czech Republic! And it's the Czech Republic who take the lead. Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Well, they say all goalkeepers are crazy, and after that, maybe there's some truth in it.
A 1-0 lead established.
Well, I'd remind those players, Peter, that concentration will be key for a while now, as you don't want to hand the momentum straight back to your opposition.
Hakimi cuts it out. And they're not going to make any further progress now. There's the shot! Goal! Again, in a trice, and they are soaring! Perfect placement, the one place the keeper couldn't reach.
He had the whole picture in his head, Peter. He didn't even look at the goalkeeper.
The Czech Republic are now luxuriating in a 2-goal lead.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
No luck with that dink over the top. Rijkaard. Can he get it through? Can he get onto this? The Czech Republic have hit a quick-fire double here and are well and truly in the driving seat. Kaka. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Pedri to Messi. And they've switched it over to the other side. Great defending, strong and determined.
Vardiol.
Looking to play him in. Costa Curta. Nedved, not the most accurate pass. Pedri. Messi. Olise. And he's in on goal. Well, he's not happy with that challenge, but the referee has let it go. Pedri. Coming up to half-time, leading, and things are looking pretty good. Kaka. Can he get on the end of this? Aimed beyond the defence. Shot a goal! Yes! And they're at it again in double quick time. And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
3-0, and things are starting to look awfully cosy. Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on. Takes a shot! It's a goal! They are really purring here, and they have extended their lead in the blink of an eye. There was no getting to that, no getting to it at all. Expertly done.
That's expertly finished, and he's done that so often.
2 goals on the day, and he may not yet be done.
Cambio de jugadores en el Barcelona. El dorsal 41.
So the manager can make a change for the first time in the game here.
Well, this could be an indication that the team are setting themselves up for the counter-attack here, Peter, and he is very good at that type of thing.
Things looking so easy, almost too easy here.
Habrá 3 minutos de descuento.
And it's Rijkaard.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Spread out to the left. Mbappe gets into some space. So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable.
Against Argentina.
And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. And already we're underway here. Who do you, Jim, see making the difference here?
The fella you're looking at, Peter, Ashraf Hakimi.
Oh no, what has happened here? And here's the chance to counter. Nuno Mendes. Camavinga. Now, can they get him away? And Puskás! In for the pieces!
The Czech Republic definitely are on top of things in these early stages, Peter. If this is how they intend to go on, I think the opposition might see some trouble.
Havertz. He's away! That has been cut short. Valverde. Barnes. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. Now it's Havertz. Nicely weighted ball.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. A header! Oh, split-second reaction.
Havertz really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
The Czech Republic are applying all the early pressure.
Yeah, whether they've been allowed to set the standards or not, they're setting them, and a goal has to follow.
There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Barnes.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Chips it through. Now it's Yamal. Serginho did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. And he's intervened well there. Goal kick. No, I stand corrected, it's a corner.
Well, height could make all the difference on these set pieces.
Still goalless. That is ended up in no man's land. Ribéry.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure. This is the time you need that pace.
That looks a good ball through. That is good strength. Deftly away and reclaimed it in a trice. Barnes. That has been slung wide. And he's whipped it across. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. Kaka. To Havertz. And no, that was never going to make it. Hoisted upfield by the keeper. Now it's Puskás. Nedved. Now it's Havertz.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Camavinga. And the counter is on. He's picked his way through. Plays it across. He's gone for goal! Oh, just lacked a decent finish.
Yeah, you can't blame him for trying, but that looked a little forced. Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
Nedved! And he has kicked it out somehow.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Corner number 2 then. Argentina are looking to go forward now. Nuno Mendes. Barnes. And it's Kane. Aimed beyond the defence. Oh, that's fabulous. Real chance! And he was there to get a vital touch.
Nuno Mendes is offering a wry smile there.
And now a sudden chance to counter. Now it's Havertz. Oh, there's a probing ball. And that's a simple one for the keeper.
Well, the moans and groans from the stands now are very audible.
Havertz. Nedved. Great chance! It's hit the upright. Barnes.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Nice bit of trickery. Mendes made a surge from full-back, as it turned out, unsuccessfully. Hakimi. Valverde. Camavinga. Now it's Ribery.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Can he get on the end of this? Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking.
Oh, great feat, that.
He is through here! And he's picked it up out wide. Howson getting this one clear. And the first half is done. So neither team were able to take the lead, but it certainly hasn't been for the lack of trying. What do you think we're up to after 45 minutes?
Well, I think despite the scoreline, it's been watchable and enjoyable. We certainly had a vibrant start, and if we were going to see a goal, it should have come then. But the odds are favourable for this second half.
So they head in no further forward. The score here, still 0-0.
Substitution for Czech Republic. Number 10, Rijkaard. Coming on to replace him is number 16.
Whistle goes,
Rodri.
and we start the second half. So neither side has yet broken through. Now it's Havertz. Now this could be a chance, and the shot! And another try! And that is doing no harm at all.
I thought it was a really good break. No shortage of pace nor intensity. Exactly what's required when on the counter-attack.
Now he's got space here. Rodri gets across to intercept that. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
And that's really well manoeuvred. The Czech Republic different to some extent this half. Details of the changes to come soon.
Well, I think this is probably a good time, Peter, to make ambitious change.
That has not gone well. And it's Ribery. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Picks out brilliant, and he shoots! We've got to be quick to recover this. Mendes going full tilt down the left. And he's managed to get free. Is there any support? He might not need it. And it's gone all the way through to the keeper. Mendes with an air of confidence about him, a certain swag. Goes for goal! It's run loose, who's going to get there? Threads one in. Yamal was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Sanchez can get it clear. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. He's had a shot! Oh, he's really drilled it.
Oh, that's a cracking try. Good technique to keep it low too.
So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to press as high as they can and get in the right position to do that collectively.
It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case.
Puskás really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Now it's Puskás. Howson is the team's great visionary. Puskás! And Puskás! And a terrific save from the keeper.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Progress.
Corner number 3 coming up. Argentina have the chance to go the other way. Well, no goals, but certainly no shortage of action.
Well, from an entertainment viewpoint, it's not the scoreline we would have wanted at this stage, although I'm not complaining about the commitment being shown. We've seen plenty of goalmouth action.
Argentina have their second corner now. And that is expertly dealt with.
Argentina really can't be faulted for their attitude, and if they go on to win this, it'll be fully deserved.
And the flag has stayed down. It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
Well, that tackle was a
Chance! Not pretty, but it gets the job done.
That's alert and sharp and very well played.
Serginho. Mendes looking to run onto it. It's a poor throw that, picked off with relative ease. Serginho picks it up out wide. Costa Curta gets across and deals with it. Oh, well played, well played. Can he latch on to this? Nedved gets into some space. Nedved! That has not worked out as planned.
Yeah, and I don't think there was much wrong with his vision nor his decision-making.
Just 5 minutes left. Serginho providing an outlet on that flank. And that has been cleared. Messi.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
He's got away. Good decision by the keeper. Got that exactly right. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest.
I'm not sure the shot was ever on there, really. There were just too many bodies in the way, Peter.
The ball is loose and the chase is on. Kaká. Now it's Villa. Now it's Kaká. Looking for the run. He's in space and looking for options. Camavinga. And that is as far as it goes. So a tough one to gauge. Defensive dominance combined with wastefulness in attack. And the outcome inevitable. Your reflections then, Jim?
Well, a decent draw, Peter, with a good mix of action and plenty of talking points.